Hey there guys, welcome back to an all new tutorial. This one's going to be going over the zombie doors. These are going to be the ones that you have in a spawn, when they open, when they close, just stuff like that. So we're going to be going over that and kind of show you. I have the setup here. So my door 1, enter the zone, moves out the way. Enter zone 2, actually closes that door, opening that. Entering zone 3, closes that door, opens up our finale. Okay, so we're going to go over kind of how that's done, and of course the teleporters. We're going to go over how that's done, so let's go and get into it right now. You're going to need your 3 doors. Always put some type of labeling above them to let people know what's going on. I recommend just using a numeric system. And then you're going to, of course, need your volumes, wherever you put them in the map, and 2 script brains. And the reason why I say 2 is because you're going to find it's a lot easier in case you need to go back and you have a fault in your code. You can say, wait, my door 2 isn't closing, and then let's say if you had it inside of this script brain, then you would see it's a lot in here and you would probably push in your budget. You just don't want to do that. So let's go and break this up right now. So this is the same thing copied over 3 times. Okay, so what's going on is it's checking for when an object enters an area. Okay, what's the area? The area being our zone. And it's going to say, look for a player. If it's true, it's going to translate the object to point. What's the object? Our door. And then once again, the 10,000 coordinate to just get it out the way. So basically, we're going to remake one of these. I'm not going to remake all of them because it'd just be less time consuming, and I'm sure you just want to see me do it the one time and not 100 times. So we're going to just do door 1. So I'm going to grab my objects here, and we are going to open up our node graph. Let's go ahead and spawn in our objects, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the menu and everything. That way I'm not cheating this, and I can just show you how I do it from scratch. So first up, let's go and head over to our events. Let's get on object entered area, just like that. We're going to head down to variables basic, get area monitor, connect the area monitor to area monitor, just like that. Move these out the way, connect these, and we're going to grab our zone, that being a trigger. And I always recommend that you label everything. Label things because it'll be a lot easier when you find it. Always put, door 1 trigger or whatever zone, whatever you want to do. Just trust me, it's going to help in the long run. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we need to check for players. Check this out here. Connect this object to here. And then we are going to go ahead and select the translate object to point. I'm going to get that through objects transform. Go right here, and I'm actually just going to copy over the vector 3, but I will show you where that's at, and that is in the logic tab. Sorry, not logic, sorry, my bad. Variables basic tab. You will select vector 3 right there, and it's going to be blank. You'd press X, head over to settings, and then you would just do that. Oops. You would just type in, just spam some numbers, get 10k, or type 10k, whatever you want. Let's go and duplicate this here. Okay, we're going to connect our vector to the position, because that's saying this vector 3 is like, that's just the positioning, so you're going to want to always put your vector 3 there. Okay, grab our object reference for the door because that is what we want moving. Connect that in here. Open up our settings and translate object to point. You press X, go to settings. For the duration, put it to something super quick, and then for the movement curve, just put linear, and then that's it for our opening a door. And doing that correctly has opened up our door, and then you can head through here and I can go pop out on some survivors. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to go over how I make doors do this here, where when I enter this zone, then it closes that. We're going to head into our new zone here, sorry, our new brain here, and the way you're going to want to start it is you're going to have to think about this logically and the way that your flow is. So if you need the previous door to close, you need to refer to that zone. So if I want door 1 to close, I want to check for zone 2, and you want the reset object to be that previous object. And you might run into a little bit of confusion, or you might twist things up the more doors and stuff that you have. So if you need to write it down or anything like that, have a visual, do that. Do whatever helps you out. You know what I mean? So, all right. So we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna remake one of these. We're going to delete all this. Alright, so what we need to say is we need to get another on object entered area. We're going to go over to events. Where are we at? Events. There it is. Events on object entered area. I'll grab that right here. Okay, and now what we're going to do is head over to players. Check that player again. And you could also do this as well with checking for like humans or zombies. You could do that. If you just check out my previous video, I have a tutorial where I go over zones, to check out for zones, and I do mention how to check for humans or zombies. So we're gonna just set this up right now for just players. All right, so now we're gonna get our area monitor and variables basic. Okay, go over here, connect this and there. Volume object, our volume object, we're going to grab that from here, and we need to say when we go to door 2 trigger, that's going to close door 1. So we do that, and then now we need to get a reset object, and you get that from the object transform tab. Get reset object, connect diamond to diamond, because that's the event saying whenever we enter the area, what happens. We're going to reset the object, and our object's going to be the door. We need to get door 1, node graph, Y, add object reference, connect that into here. Now what this is saying is you want to reset everything, position, velocity, all that stuff. Head over here, if everything true, and then that's it. That's all you got to do. So open up this door. Alright, humans moved on to the next room. Let's go ahead in here. Okay, just like that, door is now open, everything is working respectfully. And that is pretty much going to be the end of this tutorial. Yeah, man, thank you so much for tuning in.